We are at another storage unit. This one's absolutely insane just because the price, $320 for all of this right now. Take a look at it. It is a 10 by 15. A 10 by 15. I bought it because it went so cheap, to be quite honest with you. I don't see anything in here that we can immediately sell or anything, but that ain't too shabby. We're gonna go ahead, load the trailer, and meet you back at the house. We are back in the backyard on a summer day that feels like we're in the mountains, right?
Yeah.
It is like super, super cold outside for this time of year, but we'll take it because the heat's coming. For sure. If you remember, we spent only $300 on this unit. It was a 10 by 10. And we got already some avalanche. What do we got going on here? Now we do know that there are a whole bunch of bedding stuff in here. So most of that will not be good. But we're gonna go ahead and get started with this empty box. There you have it. This empty box, not worth much. There will be a counter down below, only 300 bucks. We got, is this our bag? I can't remember. Doesn't feel like our bag. A lot of this is in bags, which is gonna be kind of, this is just straight trash. Like legitly just garbage. Huh. That's not ours either. That means that that is just, wow, hold on, I think that was my dad's trash bag.
Oh my goodness, I can't even. I was about to say, that stuff doesn't look like our stuff.
We have a shelf. Not a very nice shelf, but this shelf could come over this shelf and then you have two shelves. There you have it.
Goodness. They're both leaning.
They're both leaning. Their names are Eileen. To the left. This is actually a really nice table, and I do not know if we have the...
I think we do have the glass.
The glass? I mean, if you got the glass, so they got the little claw feet on the end. It's not in that bad a condition, maybe 50 bucks.
That little foot is.
This little foot is? This little foot of mine.
This looks like a dog chewed it.
Ooh, a little dog chew. Yep, sometimes that'll happen in life. Microwave, Panasonic.
Ooh.
Hey, watch out. Got a Panasonic there. That is a microwave. Could be worth 10 bucks at a yard sale. This thing was trying to take me out. What is that? Queen size, king size, full size headboard. We still haven't sold the sleigh bed from the other one. And the sleigh bed is in much better condition than that one. So far I'm not seeing much. Just got to get this furniture out of the way because it had a lot more furniture than one would have thought. Now the furniture, this is either, that's the headboard, this is the footboard.
Yeah.
And it is definitely a full twin. I don't know, they should have made like the beds like just small, medium, and large.
Yeah.
And a king would be extra large.
Yeah.
It would have been a lot easier in life because nobody knows nothing between the full and the welcome. Hey, it's fall, y'all. Welcome.
Feels like fall.
It feels like fall. That is true. Then we have a table. This table is pretty nice. We do have all the legs to it, I'm pretty sure, and we also have all the chairs. Now this table is one of them tables that the needles don't fall off of. What movie is that from? They're not talking about a table though. Got a couple scratches on it, but that's actually pretty solid. It's all pressed wood, it's not real. So it could be worth maybe 50 bucks after we put it together and clean it up on Facebook Marketplace. Because even if you go to any place, you're gonna spend $200 on the table. Even if you go to like, what's that one place we go? Habitat for Humanity.
Restore?
The Restore, yeah. They still are expensive. I mean, for that table costs a couple $100. Here are the legs. All right, one more leg. Uh-oh. We are actually
missing a leg.
We are missing a leg. I saw all four, I thought. So put that over there. We're gonna try to work our way. Now we do have the glass for this. I think it's sitting right here. Aha! Aha! It's not bad. 20 bucks. Easy. Easy 20 bucks on that. All right, our first. There are a lot of containers in here. You can't really tell because, oh gosh, that's so heavy. I was gonna put it on the glass, but it'd probably fall. Okay, here we go. It says it's a kitchen. They got a whole kitchen in here, no wonder it's heavy. It smells pretty good, probably because of that candle.
Yankee Candle.
Yankee Candle. What do we got in here? That little guy.
Cute.
Yeah. What's that from? Julie Yulin. 2000. That's 25 years old. Huh. It's actually pretty nice. What do you got in here? Oh, there's another one. Everybody was digging on the other one. The
Let me see the bottom.
there you go. Pure rat. Pure art. Hey, did you know art spells rat just mixed around? Or tar? Did you know that? Huh. I bet you never look at art the same. You say, that's old tar rat art. Good. All right, what do we got going on here? We got a rooster. That's a nice looking rooster.
That is a nice rooster.
Is that made to look old? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's made to look old, but that's a good looking rooster. I think it's funny that they try to craze things now. Hey, look, it's old. That's a good rooster. That's Booth all day long. It's a nice looking crock pot. Oh, is that a new candle? No, burnt. We could still use the burnt ones though.
Smell good?
It's called White Sangria. It smells like a college dorm. Don't it? No? So I don't know what type of college dorms you're in, but the ones that smell like that. Here's another nice little tar rat tar. It is like midday and it feels like we're in Alaska, right? It's so dark out. That's a nice crock pot. It's like a little crock pot. This is like it's a Toastmaster. Oh, it's missing its knob. I think I just saw its knob though. Oh, its knob is right here. Here, watch this, right? I'm gonna put this down. Did you see that? Reflexes, like, and then I just drop it right back in, because why wouldn't you? There you go. Yeah, it's a nice crock pot. I mean, that one looks brand new. Then you do have this thing. You have another candle here. Then you have a Keurig, which we usually don't even mess with Keurigs no more, right? Now these are nice mixing bowls. That's an old one. That's interesting, because most of this looked like when we were loading it was gonna be new stuff. This is like the legit made in USA Sunbeam stuff. That means that the mixer that goes to this has got to be that old school chrome one or the avocado color. This right here doesn't have a name on it, but that's a nice little bowl right there. If I've ever seen a nice bowl, that's a nice bowl. And this is the other Sunbeam, the bigger one, by Fire King.
Ooh.
Yeah, these are the old ones. Got the little spout on it. Push stuff out when you're cooking. I'm pretty surprised so far of what we're finding, because this is not what we thought. Burnt candle, Keurig, that will not be taken out or looked at because it's scary. Then you do have this right here, which is the top to this one. This one looks like it's in worse condition. Hamilton Beach. And then you do have a rooster with some rice in it. And then this thing. Like, this will sell in the booth for $5.
Yeah.
5 to 10 bucks. So actually, that's not too bad, because I don't know. Oh, we didn't find the lid to this one. Oh, yes, we did. It's right here. Perfect. That little crock pot's probably worth 5 or 10 bucks.
Yeah.
It's probably 50 bucks in that. That's not too shabby. We got to get this thing out of the way, and then we got to pull these big old there's always
a mattress.
A mattress. Always a mattress. And we do have 2 of these tables. All right, and we do have the glass to these, right? So you do have one right here, another one. When we get the glass of them, they're probably worth $10 a piece.
Yeah.
And then you do, I'm still saying that this table, if we find the other leg, is worth $100. Maybe 75. Ah, it's got stains on it. 50. 22.50.
25.
25. $17.99. Another chair. They look like just great chairs. Not much to really see. Another chair. Well, we got all 4 chairs. At this point, I just think they like to sit down a lot, right?
And light candles.
And light candles. They were just sitting and lighting candles. All right, we have this. This is a nice little side table. I think it's called a wall table. Hopefully we got the glass to it. There was a lot of glass in here. All right. You gotta watch out for this tempered glass because it will explode if you hit it wrong. It's usually pretty tough, but. All right, so that glass goes in there. This glass goes in here. This is where this glass goes. It's in here. No? Negative? Well, how do you gotta fit. Whew, that thing is stable. On a scale of 1 to 10 of stable, this is me in the morning and mentally, right there. That's my brain, that's a table. All right, we'll pull this as much stuff off of these so we can get inside of here. We have a whole bunch of clothes. Clothes in back. Dang, that's a vintage piece right there. See it?
Yeah.
Let's see what it is. It's a Clemson vintage piece.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. That's actually real good. I wouldn't think that we were gonna find that. See, that's got a Nike size large. Oh, this stuff
nice.
is, yeah, this stuff's gonna be. Kayla does.
Looks like a bathing suit.
Looks like a bathing suit. You do clothing shows on Whatnot, and this stuff right here is the stuff that positive state of mind.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what we're in today. We're acting a little goofy today. We got up at 5 o'clock. Slim fit.
Ralph Lauren.
Ralph Lauren. All these clothes are in, so far, really good condition, right? Some sort of dress. Now, we're not going to go through every stitch of clothing, American Eagle. What we do is kind of do what we're doing now, is that we just look to see if they're even worth, American Eagle, the time.
Right. I'll keep some. We'll donate some.
Yep. Southern Marsh.
Yeah.
Man, that's a good one right there, isn't it? Yeah, Southern Marsh size 1. This stuff, if you go right now to like the mall, that's a $60 piece.
Yeah.
Or more. We sell it for like 10 to 20. And these are good colors. This person was definitely in style, right? This is your type of colors, that's why I said that. Smile. Smiling is the best language. Person like to smile. That's good. Smiling is good. Just never know what people are going through in life. And if you smile at them, it might change their whole day.
That's right.
Wow, that's pretty deep. A little bit deep for 9 o'clock in the morning. Simply Blessed outerwear. All right, we're not going to run through this entire bag. What we're going to do is actually probably throw it in the truck because, as you can tell, it might start raining and we're going to try to get American Eagle. But it's good looking, right?
Yeah.
Got some fuzzies. But your fuzzies will... This thing is soft. Is this made out of alpaca?
It's probably just a boutique brand.
Boutique brand?
Yeah.
Feel this. Seriously.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
soft.
That's like the softest thing I've ever touched in my life. Other than my beard. All right, hold on. We got like a sweatsuit in here. I mean not a sweatsuit. What am I?
Jacket.
It's just a jacket. Oh, Shein. Shein got me. Thought it was gonna be cooler than that. Got a hood. Yeah, Nike hoodie. Is this an old one? Got a white tag on it. I mean, Nike hoodies, we'll just have to clean it and then throw it in the dryer. And then, I mean, that thing will sell for 20 bucks. This bag, I know this is gonna sound high on the bag. I think there's $150 worth of clothes here.
Yeah, I agree.
Southern Marsh, just because of the name brands. Varsity.
That still has a tag on it.
Did it? True, yes. Okay, so I'm thinking, other than the Shein stuff, That's what that looks like. That's probably easy.
What brand is that?
150. The one with the B?
BB? Yeah.
BB. And look, another Nike. And these hoodies, man, you go to the Dick's Sporting Goods, this hoodie is 60 to 70 bucks.
Yeah.
And we sell them for 20. That we'll definitely get 20 bucks for that thing. And they're good sizes. They're all size large. This one's size medium. So large to medium on these, all gonna be on Whatnot. We're gonna go ahead and we just got a rug here, a lamp here, just some little things here. This is trash here. And oh, okay, good. This right here is going to be all of the tops to those. So as you can tell, they're like amber colored glass. Pretty nice. So they go to those. So we have all the tops to them. What we'll do is clean up because we already got a mess and move on. It's a nice bin right here. We could use this bin for giving my parents for booth.
Yeah.
This bin's like brand spanking new. All right, more clothing.
And this clothing has been good.
American Eagle. This one's got some stains on it here. Probably no good on that one. You can probably get the stains out, but we don't really do that well. These are more like leggings, right? Got some jeans. What type of jeans we working with? We are working with something. I have no idea. I don't know that brand. You? American Eagle. American Eagle jeans is good, right?
Mm-hmm.
You might get 10 bucks for them.
Yeah.
Something like that. These are cut at the bottom though. Got another. Sweatshirts really sell well for us because sweatshirts nowadays are soup. Terry in Sky. Terra Sky. Terry in the Sky. Diamonds in the sky. American Eagle.
Yeah, that's nice.
A lot of American Eagle stuff. That's really about it. What? That one's probably only worth about 50 bucks. We only found a couple good pieces in there. The bin alone is worth $10. You go to the Walmart and pick that bin up. That thing is worth some moolah. All right, moving on. Got a nice Nike box here. I do have a table across the way. Pandora. Pandora, is it in there? Yeah, is that Pandora? This?
I don't know. It should say Pandora on it somewhere.
Yeah, you take a look at that closely. This one's Pandora here.
That might be the only Pandora then.
I don't even know what it is. Like a necklace?
How do you know it's Pandora?
Says it right there.
Oh,
Pandora.
Huh.
Hi, Pandora. How are you doing? And it is solid 925.
I'll test that to see
So-
if it's 925.
So that might be Pandora, but that definitely is. That's probably 30 bucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit more. Some Pandora stuff is super expensive, and then some stuff is not. This was rings.
Oh yeah,
Or charms, maybe.
maybe.
So definitely not what's in the box, but we might find more. But that's a good little find right there. All right, we got some change in here, right? There's probably a couple dollars in quarters. That looks like a silver quarter. Is that silver? Negative. Not silver. 1989. That's a good year, wasn't it? 89. What was that?
it's like a ring.
Is that a ring? Could be a Pandora ring. Yep. Got something here. Something minimalist. Enjoy. Just for you, enjoy. What are we enjoying? What are we looking at here? How to get it open? Is it stuck? Got another piece of jewelry. I'm thinking this is not real gold, but we will definitely take a look at it. I'm not seeing where it's marked or anything. It looks like one of those that you would buy from like the intro nets that that would see if it's, you know, with like a name on it or something. Then you have this ring right here that appears to be not silver. So we found one Pandora thing. Hey, that's not bad. Oh, is this another kitchen box? Is there a train going right now? Got some forks. We'll use these. That's pretty good. That's some good cutlery right there. I would use those. That thing ain't, look, that one's just trying to get away. We do have some Starbucks, like disposable. Then you have a bedazzled kind of Stanley, but not Stanley. it's more like Steven World Market.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah, they are nice. At World Market, they were probably 10 bucks. This one looks like another World Market. Coffee is for closers. Like closing doors, closing. I love y'all. Is that Paula Deen?
That's cute.
Yeah, that is cute. These might go in the booth for like a couple bucks. I don't know. Mug Life is, when we first started reselling, we were all about Mug Life. Mug Life is kind of hard to.
That's Starbucks.
That's Starbucks. Doesn't have the lid though. We might find a lid in another container type of deal. So, all right, that's not terrible. Get out here, Striners. This got a lamp. I think everybody has owned one of these lamps in their life. The old 4-piece Walmart lamp, right? I've owned one. Have you owned one? No? You've never owned that lamp? At like an apartment or anything like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's the old apartment lamp. This looks like a whole bunch of blackout curtains.
Oh, they're new.
They are brand new. Actually, they're not cheap either, because when I was the police, a lot of people use them, but a lot of like police, fire, nurse, if you're working night shift, the blackout curtain is your best friend.
Oh, yeah.
Especially, yeah, night shift. Because I think I already said that. This is a shoe rack, right? No, a little storage container. It's actually pretty nice. There's nothing in it. It's all. Whoever moved this did it the right way and took all the stuff out of everything, because the last recent ones all had stuff in all of these. It just makes it so heavy to move. We found the other leg. There you are. We'll put you over here. It's a leg lamp. All right, now we got. Oh my goodness, that's heavy. Watch yourself. Watch out now. This is plastic. Remember the curtains that we got before? These were like solid wood and stuff. That was plastic. All right, what's this one say? Glass, pens, and large frying pan. Really? Did you bring your knife? No. Actually, I do have a knife, but it's wedged. I might be able to go get it. Yeah, they fracked this one up pretty good.
I saw this thing the other day.
Yeah?
There's a magnet that goes on your belt.
Yeah?
And you just boop,
Huh.
put it on your magnet
Really?
and you take it out. Yeah.
That sounds like a pretty good idea,
I
if you
know.
ask me.
I'm gonna have to get you one.
Frying pan, that's the real deal.
Ooh, I like those containers.
These canisters here,
Yeah.
yeah, they're pretty cool. You can sit them like this, or you can sit them like this.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. They could be booth for, I don't know.
I could put stuff in there.
What are you gonna
for the
put in
booth.
them? Whoa.
We could put our stickers
Oh.
for people to grab
Yeah, you could.
out of the containers.
You could, yep. That's a good idea. Put our little stickers in there. What is this?
It's a bag.
It's a bag full of something. What is going on? It's just a big old platter. Is there something else in there? Very nice platter. I don't know what you're putting on it, but what else is in here? Nothing. And what does that say? Pink?
Pink.
It's brown. Obviously, something's wrong. This is Temptations. No, it's not. It's Biam. Bam. Boom. Bam. Then you have some metal pans in here. They don't go for much money. And then you have another one here. Some sort of casserole. It's Paula Deen.
That's nice.
Yeah, that is nice. Stoneware, Paula Deen. This could definitely be booth for 10 bucks or
Yeah.
something like that. So that's not terrible. And we got some towels in here that we actually like to get towels because we use them all the time in the garage. And then you have this.
And blankets I wash and give to Willow.
And the blankets we wash and give to Willow. So that's pretty good. Throw this stuff back in here. This looks like just a whole bunch of Willow blankets.
Uh-huh.
Willow might get 1,000 new blankets. Nah, these are more comforters.
Oh, there goes the lamp.
There goes the lamp. You used all the glue. Tons of blankets. A lot of blankets.
Willow blanket.
That's a Willow blanket. That's the type of blanket she likes.
Yeah.
It's like a little fleece. Doesn't get her too hot. There you go. Check that out. That's nice. Stain on that side?
It's like ripped.
Ripped. All right, this one just has a whole bunch. No value in that. I wonder if there's anything in. Oh, this is falling. Kitchen. More kitchen. They had a very large kitchen. Calm down. Glass bowls. Let's go ahead and flip it end over end for real quick. Here we go. Pot holder things. These are nice rags here.
Yeah.
These are perfect for the garage because I run through these things like crazy. Oil spills. Mostly just oil spills, really. My tears on that one. Crying. All right. You're gonna have to get a. It's pretty cute, isn't it? Kellogg Company.
That's cute.
That's cute. You know, we gotta look at the date when this was wrapped up. I'm gonna say this was like wrapped up like this year.
That's like, is it Food Line?
It's Food Line. Ain't gonna have a date. Ain't gonna have a date on it. What is this guy? All right, just a black bowl. That's actually pretty nice. It's got a black rim on it. It's not, this isn't like old stuff though. It's got a big chip in it. This is the other Biamba. For the other one that matches.
Nice,
it's nice design. This actually goes with it, right? Yeah. So at the store, they probably bought this like whole set for what, like $100, maybe.
Yeah. Depends on how many pieces.
Yeah. Who is that? Is that the frog from the Smacks?
I don't know.
Dig 'em. 2002. It's 24 years old. I've actually never seen that before. I think there's a whole bunch of them, like cereal bowls. This is a good cereal bowl. Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger.
These are good cereal bowls because they're deep. You know what I'm saying? So your cereal, you can get the milk and the ratio correct. It's got a little handle. Carry it wherever you need to. Then you have these. These are glass. Very heavy glass. Just kidding. They're not. You got placemats. They're big placematters like you. This is going to be probably the same as that over there. And then this almost feels probably like, no.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's pretty. It's actually, this one seems older. Woodhill? Microwave oven safe. Find something made in China. Huh. I'm confused at the dynamic here. Because you do have old mixed with new, right? You have like 24-year-old Kellogg things, vintage sweatshirts, and then mixed with new stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a name for this. It's not really coming out. Green. I like green. Green is it's one of my favorite colors. Calm it down now. This has got to be for serving something, right? Like something fun. Like fajitas.
Tacos.
I don't know if fajita's fun. This is another Woodhill baking dish. It's like a pie dish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that. All right, well, that ain't too shabby, as you can tell. We're gonna get off my foot. We're gonna make our way back here. These are pretty much locked in there. So we're gonna try to pull these out and get these out of the way and continue on. We move this out. I'm assuming that it's empty just by the weight, and this is not that good of a piece here. Honestly, it's pretty much falling apart. And it wouldn't, I mean, you could give it away. And people are always saying like, put it out by the curb, people grab it. We're in the city, and the city just comes and grabs it with their little truck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you put stuff out by the curb now, again, if we did this and put everything out by the curb, our house would look like some sort of junk machine.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and drag this over here. Oh man, this is a lot more than I remember. All right, this one's a little bit better piece. It's definitely empty, I'm pretty sure. But it's also better than the white piece. It is, I can feel that most of it's empty. We also always pull the drawers out and also look behind the drawers because you never know. A dartboard. Thing is in rough condition. Then you have Hollywood Boulevard. That's what we feel like we're on right now. Got an Xbox in here. Check it out. We have so many of these that I have not yet tested. This is an Xbox was 1S. I don't know, 100 bucks on this maybe, 75, something around there. How I sell it, probably 20, because if we don't find the controllers, then it's pretty much worthless at that point. And a couple bugs. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, now these, when we were packing, you actually liked these, didn't you?
Yeah.
They may sell in the booth, or they may be part of your arrangement
For the clothing shows.
for the clothing shows. Yep. So they're pretty cool. These are stadium seats, I'm pretty sure, and there's 3 of them. Check that thing out.
Man, that's nice.
I know, it's one of the better stadium seats I think I've ever seen. Usually they're,
We could use those when we go to the NASCAR race.
so what?
We could use those when we go to the race.
They don't have seats in NASCAR, they got just bleachers. You're gonna need some stadium seats.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm going VIP, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm sitting up at the top. I'm sitting in the infield, right?
The infield.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sitting in the infield. You think I'm gonna sit in the seats? We have another surfboard with legs. This is where this thing comes around and knocks me in the face, knocks my teeth out. Ironing board. There's always an iron. This one's made in USA. It's a pretty nice ironing board. Ah, never get that closed. Well, you sit over there. Watch yourself. This is part of a bed. This right here is part of another bed. This feels like a real storage unit right here. Just whole bunch of random, because this is definitely an entire apartment or house, I would assume.
Yeah.
Mostly clothes though. All right, here we go. All right, we'll go through them fairly quickly just to grab True Grit. That's what I got right now going through this unit. True Grit, Old Navy. This actually feels pretty nice. Got some, that feels like Under Armour or something. That one's in not so good condition. Well, I'm getting down to this camo. Redhead, it's not bad. It's not terrible. Nike, little jacket. Some sort of little thingamajiggy there. Another Nike. Those Nikes sell super well for us. A denim with a Sherpa line, but it's not like super expensive. But you still sell those pretty good. And then you got True Time. True Time is moving on. I wanna be your number one. Who else, when they go through storage units, sing? I think singing is fun. There's a whole bunch of purses back there. Did you notice that? Michael Kors and all types of them back there. All right, we do have some North Face backpacks, which is nice. Backpacks in here. These are all North Face backpacks. Soon, people, when do the kids go back to school? They're not even out of school. They're probably thinking, stop trying to send me back. I'm not even out yet. This is a nice backpack. I think a lot, I was gonna say, a lot of them, if they have names, this is called the what? Something. They're worth a little bit more money. It's in decent condition. The inside looks a little rough. And you have a pair of shoes here. Nike shoes. Look like probably running shoes or something like that with some sockage in here. But this might be worth 10 bucks, possibly, internet or wherever. Another little pair of shoes. It's called the Surge. Got some Hey Dudes. Hey Dudes in this condition now are not worth anything. No. You just can't sell them. This is real nice. Actually, it has a back plate on it. Yeah. So, flex vent. I don't know, it doesn't feel so flexy. Probably where you put your computer maybe, or something like that. And then, what is that?
Fidget spinner.
I bet you I can, this is a, put this in a DeLorean right now. We go back to the future. So I don't know about that one. That one's in rough condition. The backpacks are actually getting more rougher as we get down. This one right here is a no-name backpack. Another backpack there that really is not all that good. We're gonna probably do one more item and then we'll clean up a little bit. We're trying to get, look at all that. Michael Kors. I only see one Michael Kors actually. Michael Kors and Michael Kors. What we got here? Gather. It's pretty nice, right? Could be worth a couple bucks. This is in the worst condition we've seen. Yeah. What is that? Amazon tap? Ever heard of that before?
Alexa Bluetooth speaker.
Alexa Bluetooth speaker. It's definitely in there. It's not new. But that's weird that they kept the box. So far we haven't seen anything that they kept the box on. Maybe a couple bucks on that. We'll have to look that up. And then we do have some candlesticks here. Candlesticks!
Oh, I need some of those.
Well, you can have them. Look, there's one right there. There's another right there.
Nice.
There's 2 candlesticks. A little baby candlestick here. They're really... That one broke. Candlestick here. They had to already be broken. Another candlestick there. They had so many candles going on. Got an air fryer here and another candlestick. That's pretty nice. A wine thing-majiggy where you put wine at. And then a paper towel thing and a glass vase. All right, well, I think we're going to call this the dorm room.
The dorm room.
Yep, this is going to be the dorm room, 100%. So we're going to go ahead, clean up a little bit. We're trying to get down to get these out so we have more space in here to move in the table, but we're going to clean up, head on. As you can tell, we did get the box spring and the mattresses out, so that's good. You have a brand spanking new 4-in-1 cooler. Check it out.
Those are from like Target.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That could be on Whatnot or it could be literally anything. All right, we did just fine. All right, we got some Apple products here. Got the Xbox controller, so that's good. So we should be able now to test the Xbox. And we got another one right there. This one I think probably has a little damage or maybe not work. There's got to be a reason why they taped it up is what I'm saying. And then you do have something here. Some fishing stuff. That's like gaming keys, I think. You put on keyboards. A vape. Some more keyboard parts. A chain. I'm gonna move this over here real quick. I do not think that that is real silver. If it is, it'd be the biggest piece of silver I think we've ever seen. It is 316L. Doesn't that mean that it's that tarnish-free stainless steel? It's a higher quality stainless steel, I think. I'm almost positive that's what that stands for. Almost positive. Then you have a nice pair of tweezers I can use. Got a vape and that's all I'm seeing. Earbud, nails, interesting stuff there. All right. Got some hunting stuff. Got some vacuum sealed bags. Dang, I don't know what they did on Tuesday, May 29th. They made $8,100 in a day.
Dang.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good money. I don't know what you're doing. They probably don't need this storage. They probably say, listen, I bought all new stuff from $8,100 a day.
Maybe they waited tables.
Maybe they did wait tables. Very possible. I don't know where you're waiting tables for $8,100. That's for sure. What am I looking at? I have no idea what that is. Here's something Apple phone. Probably not in there. But you know you got to keep the box. Yes, you do. I thought I saw a Apple Watch in here. There it is. Oh, it's just the thing to it. It's not the real. Ooh, Beats. These are usually always beat. Ha ha ha. Actually, they're not. They click right. A lot of these are faked, but they click really nice. Pretty nice looking. They're called the Solos Beats. I think on the interior of these, there's some sort of number somewhere that will look to see if they're real or not. I'm going to say that they probably are real just by that motion. So they might be like 50 bucks, 20 bucks. I don't know how much Beats go for nowadays. I remember when Beats first came out, they were like super expensive. Everybody wanted them, couldn't afford them. And now there's so many varieties out there you can get on Temu that's about the same. I got a little knife here. Gerber. Thing has been used and abused for sure. I like that coating on it though, is nice. But we'll put it in the pocket and use it throughout the entire unit. I'll lose it later. And we got 25 cents. Nope, hold up. We got 50 cents.
50 cents.
50 cents. All right, that's not bad. Like I said, this is For 300 bucks, we've probably already surpassed $300.
Yeah.
For sure. Let me use this knife I just found. I would better be off using a pencil. Good grief. Was there? Okay. We'll go ahead and just shut this thing. Just throw it in there.
We get cut out later.
I'll just just rip it. Actually, my Kershaw is over there, covered up. All right. This is exactly what it is, pots and pans. That's all I'm looking at here. That's a copper bottom Revereware, but that is in horrible condition. The handle looks terrible. What is that? That's clubware. That goes to this. That's actually old school aluminum ware, and it's beat on the inside. The yellow ones sometimes sell for good money. I've actually never seen that brown color before, but we'll look through it a little better. But I'm thinking there's nothing in there. This is the lightest box in the world that says kitchen. I'm thinking a strainer, because strainers are so big and annoying that they would, but why would you put it in its own box? You think Tupperware? What? It's like a really odd box. Something like a beehive? That's glass. How in the world was that rolling around in there and it didn't break? And then you do have some bowls. Strainer.
That's not really big though.
Yeah, then you got a little plastic punch bowl and then just some plastic ware in there. That's cool though, the mason jar with the bee. Knives, bowls, fork, counter. All right. So far, they've been pretty right on with what things are. It's super heavy. So let's see what we got going on in here. Got a whole bunch of
hydro jug on. Or maybe Starbucks.
Maybe Starbucks. We got little bowls. That's actually all old stuff. That's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Homer.
Walton.
Huh? Simpson? Homer Simpson? Yeah, that's all. This could probably, if this is a yellow one, that would be sweet. Because no, it's still a green one. That could probably sell in the booth because that is some older stuff. What is this? Is this part of it? This is the older ones that we just found on the other side.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then those, which we already found. So we found their friends. These are a whole bunch of straws. Lots and lots of straws. Oscar. Meyer Wiener. What is this? This is heavy. Silverware. This just looks like a box of stitches right now. It's actually Japan steel, Japan stainless. It doesn't have a name on it, but that's actually a really nice knife. It's stainless, no, it's not. You're always kind of looking for like high carbon steel.
On it.
I know, that's pretty neat. Chromoly stainless. La Cerbère. Yeah, it's a box of stitches. Yeah, we'll look at that later. I'm not seeing anything super valuable in there. Some knives do sell really well on eBay. Some knives do not sell well on eBay, and you basically got to give them away. Another bin. We got $300 in bins. Somebody's looking at me. It's so healthy.
Oh, it smells good in there.
It does smell good in here. It smells like Santa.
That's cute.
That's cute. Little Santa lamp. Got some stockings here. Mini gingerbread village. There's just white snow everywhere. Elf.
He's cute.
Then you got the little red truck.
With the tree. Always the tree.
Always the tree in the truck. I'm just going to buy a red truck and just carry a tree around in it at all times. You have a... He's not an old... He still works.
He does work.
Yeah. This is definitely not... This hasn't been in here long. I mean, I would say it's only been in here less than a year. Noel. It's pretty nice. You have Santa there.
Oh, I thought that was Jim Shore.
This is John Shore. This was $6.99. Most of this stuff in here is looking like it's going to be just like, I'm not going to say Dollar Tree stuff, but that type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything. Now, it looks awesome in our booth Recipe for Christmas: 3 cups of family, 2 cups of friends, 4 teaspoons of hope, 2 teaspoons of joy, dash of peace. To blend together and sprinkle with love and laughter.
Oh, that's cute.
That's cute. A bird came up behind you.
I heard it.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to attack you there for a second.
Goodness.
He wanted to know what I was reading. He said, "You have a nice soothing voice, sir." Do I? Do I have a soothing voice? Little guy. We're trying to get down to this because I said it already in the video. That means that we're
so excited about them purses.
that we got to look at the purses. So we're getting our wee. Watch yourself. All right. See what we got in here. Is it a Wii? It is a Wii. Okay. And this is a Roku.
Huh.
And these do not. These are the old ones because they don't have the Wii Motions. The Wii Motions are a little bit better. Actually a lot better. But Wii's really fell off the face of the earth after COVID. So I'm thinking that.
I'd like to put one upstairs. Get like a TV and
Yeah, we need a
put
TV.
a Wii upstairs.
You got room up there unless we do.
Fun. We could golf. And
We could golf. Well, you got one right there. We just need a TV to put up there. All right, and this looks like blackout curtains. They were ready to shut out the sun. They said, "Listen, son, we don't want to see you." And a sheet, and actually a pretty nice Oak and Ocean little cooler. See, this is the cooler we need at the house. We have that Yeti, and none of us want to pick it up, right? Because it's so heavy.
Not to bring it to the backyard.
Yeah, not to bring it to the backyard. We're always like, geez, Louise, this is the heaviest thing ever. All right, now we do have some clothes that are wrapped up. Are they zip tied? Stop. Did you zip tie your clothes together?
I mean, that's pretty smart.
Yeah, I guess. All right, I got 2 shirts there that I'm not seeing much on.
Oh.
They actually have a case. I ain't never seen a pair of scissors. All right, boom.
Oh, keep those.
Yeah, these things are nice. Pair of Nike sweatpants. Don't really know about that. Subscriber. There you go. Subscribe to the channel. Patagonia.
Ooh.
That's always helpful.
Is that my size?
It's
Small. This looks like a men's.
Oh, I might fit a small men's.
Yeah, I think that's a small men's. That's not bad. Gotta sell it. That's a nice North Face.
I don't
Yeah.
have to sell it, but
These are men's. No, women's. What? Okay, maybe. All right, so that Patagonia is
that
probably a
was a
small.
woman's, too.
Yeah. Hey, that's still good though. Patagonia. You got Local Boy. You have some sort of. Oh, they zip tied it again. Man, they were on the zip ties. These are the good zip ties too. Look, you can put the screw in it. That's what that's for. A little screw hole, so they don't go anywhere. That's where I cut my finger off. My finger has a heartbeat. Clemson.
ooh.
I think they went to Clemson and left us all behind, right?
Yeah, but there's
Adidas.
stuff from their dorm.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. And then the Champion. All this stuff is sellable, easy, $10 to $15 a piece.
Yeah.
Like, before we would look at clothing because we didn't have a good outlet to sell it, but now we have a fantastic outlet to sell it. We look at clothing much, much more different. Like before we.
So fun.
Yeah, you actually like your Vineyard Vines. Has a little bit of stainage there, but that might come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, size small. Now people.
That might come out too. Looks like toothpaste.
I don't know what that is. The smalls though kind of hurt.
Well, that's nice.
Southern Marsh, because a lot of people Southern Tide. This is a size medium. I mean that's a man's, right?
Yeah, some of these are men's, yeah.
Local Boy breast, size medium. A pair of American Eagle, and then you have Express. You have Express here. This looks like it's brand new. No, probably not. And then you do have Northeast Outfitters. We do have some more clothes. Yeah, the clothes are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
This is kind of what we were hoping for. We didn't see the clothing in the pictures, right? We kind of just, like I said before in the beginning of the video, I bought it because it was so cheap.
And it was climate control.
And it was climate control, and it was close. And so cheap, climate controlled, and close, I'm buying it every time. For sure. Oh my goodness. All right, what do we got here? Nautica. Local Boy. I don't know what that Local Boy is. What is that?
It's just a brand,
Just a brand.
like Southern Marsh.
You got Ralph Lauren, Calvin Klein. Drake's a good one. Waterfowl, that
yeah.
alone right there. See, that's the nice one.
Yeah.
I bet you when they bought that, it was 150 bucks. Right now, it probably goes for about $40. Nike. It's another Vineyard Vine, like Christmas edition.
Nice. Yeah,
all these are pretty good. I'm impressed I can hold it up this high. My shoulder is on fire right now. Front delt workout. That rhymed. Man, there's hundreds of dollars in clothing for sure. Things just keep falling on this thing I'm trying to get to. Just trying to get down to the purses, y'all. It's all I'm trying to do. We got pillows. We got Pillowitch. Old school pillows, it looks, right? Mm-hmm. Another pillow. And that's just a big blanket in here. And then you have, what is that?
It's a pillowcase.
Pillowcase. That's a sham. Peach Poke, owe me a Coke. Another sham-a-lamb.
Sham-a-lamb.
Just all sham-a-lambs. That's what that is. All right, here we go. I think we've made it. Hold on, we got... This is on top of it. I think it's going to be all the clothes, I think, after that. All right, we got Boardwalk something. Baseball. Is that Nike? No. What am I looking at? Oh, American Eagle. Right there. Then you have Wrangler. Boardwalk Bullies again. So this stuff right here is just kind of like local shirts, right? Mm-hmm. They're not really. It's going to be hard to sell these. They cut the sleeves off of that. And then you got Nike. And then you have, that's American Eagle. It's not a real one. Ain't the real deal, American Eagle. Here we go. We are down to the purses. Ow.
Looks like a lily in there too.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff in here. I was excited. Here we go, here we go.
Ooh, Coach.
Tons of purses. Okay, this, not so good. But Kate Spade. It's got the heart in it, right? Mm-hmm. Has Kate Spade on the inside, and it has that little tiny number on the inside. I'm thinking that's real. All right, so that's probably like, what, 30, 40 bucks, maybe more? They're in good condition.
Yeah.
Yep. Check out the inside of them.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just a little bit of
Normal
wear and tear. They still even have, see, that protects this part so it doesn't get scratched up. That's still on there. I mean, we'd have to rip it off.
Right.
Because it's all messed up. But I mean, that's going to be a real Coach purse for sure. Nice leather. Got a little mark on the back there that we could oh yeah, it's coming off. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to clean them up.
That thing is, I mean, what is that, 50 bucks?
Yeah.
Easy 50 bucks on that one. This one looks like a Jessica Simpson with a room card in it. Interesting. $8,100 a day. Jessica Simpson? That one, Jessica Simpson doesn't go for too much money, does it?
No.
Mm-mm. Jen & Co? Jen & Co? Jen & Company? Is it
leather?
Yeah, let's see if it's leather. If it's leather, it's probably going to be, it just says made in China, and it does not have another tag in here. It's falling apart. Yeah. That's the first one that's bad. Like I said, this was climate controlled. No, was this climate controlled?
Yeah.
To it. This one doesn't have a name brand, and it's definitely pleather. Michael Kors. This is the one. Oh man, I think that's fake. This sure feels fake. Michael Kors, right?
I don't know. Michael Kors sometimes. Well, yeah.
It's like,
I think it is fake.
I can literally like rip it apart.
Yeah.
And it was glued there. Oh, wait a second. I think this, no, that was actually glued. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. That could have been real at one point, but it is heavily damaged after I was done with it. Then you do have another one made in China. Doesn't have a name on it or anything. Doesn't feel like it's leather. Has a inside print of leopard and a whole bunch of seeds. Ooh. Some so like maybe there was like a animal that lived in here and was hiding the seeds. Oh, the sack.
Okay.
The sack is good. There's something in the sack. What's in it? What do you got? Hairbrush. Or a little beard brush. The inside is pretty nice though.
Yeah.
Really nice leather. You can just tell like the sack actually makes some good stuff. That right there will probably go on our whatnot show for 30 or 40 bucks. Easy. Because it is in good condition. And then you do have just a monogrammed thing. You do have some simulated. This is so funny because this is like gator skin here, and then they have it mixed with like ostrich. Like, what type of animal is this, right? How do you even do it? There's no name brand. I'm gonna say this is probably from like, you know, China or something. Then there is a Victoria's Secret bag. Some of these can go for decent money. Most of them are around 10 bucks, right? And that one's just got roses on it. And this one is another monogram, but it was a 31 bag. It still is a 31 bag. Being monogram doesn't make it something different. And then there's something inside of here. Oh, Purell. That's it. These are actually like, there's nothing inside of them, which is kind of interesting. Little bag right there. Then you do have another bag right here. American Eagle, because they shop there all the time. You have a sack roots here, but it's kind of, I don't know, that one looks pretty good, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. I've seen worse. This is where I ripped the... That's not terrible. See it right there? It's starting to corrode.
Yeah.
Huh. You might be able to clean that up because the inside is pretty good. We'll put this on the maybe pile because sack roots does sell for us really, really well. This is just like a little lunchbox type of thing. This one is completely falling apart along with this one. And then you do have a Jan Sport. I ain't never seen one of them before. Look at that. That is a Jan Sport cooler. Or like beach bag. It's pretty nice. This one looks like a Vera Bradley that has, I've seen better days, right? Old one. And then you do have a crocodile-ish looking thing here. I'm not seeing nothing interesting on that one. And then you said this one looks like a lily. Lily, is that you? It is not a lily. It is just a fluly. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. We're gonna clean everything up for 300 bucks. The reason why I bought it, obviously, it was cheap, close, and climate controlled. It was like $300, so we had to go for it. I think we have well more than $300 down in the counter. Remember, that's just an estimate on how much we think that we can get for this stuff after we sell it. We do appreciate everybody watching. Remember, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, comment below, like the video. You know I will always get you on the next one.